Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs, and this is the Gundam Battle Operation 2 update for PSN for the week of April 24th, 2025. And we've got a big one this week. It is Golden Week in Japan, and this week's new banner is the Red Gundam from GQuuuuuX. For those of you who have not been keeping up with GQuuuuuX and do not mind spoilers, hopefully, that is the RX-78 Gundam that Char stole successfully in an alternate universe and had fitted with a Psychomute that was originally, intended for the Elmeth. Hence the, bits on the shoulders. It is a four-step spin to get it guaranteed, which, yeah, that's a bunch of tokens, but it's step one is half price. The level 2 of the Gundam EX is now in the game. That's got its own banner. There's also a pair of banners for mechanic tickets, which they both start with half price spins, so that is at least worth looking at. I'm going to do all the half price spins. And the Golden Week exclusive boosted supply drop, that, if you go to step 3, gets you both new anti-beam armor and composite frame type A. I forget what composite frame type A does, but new anti-beam armor ups your maximum beam defense to 70, gives you 12 beam defense, and gives you slight damage reduction against beam weapons when knocked down. So it's a pretty good part. All right, we are going to take a look and see what all has been added here. It's also a week for buffs, incidentally. So new to the recycle tickets, we have got, let's see, the Zeku's Y is back up in case you haven't gotten that yet. The level 4 Capul is here. Let's see. Yuridoga Kai level 2 also. Rigazid, of course, is in the DP store. Gaz L shows up again for some reason. That's not in the DP store yet. Oh, yeah, Gundam Ground Type Gym Head, if you didn't get it through the missions, now available in the recycle tickets. Only 60 at that. That's pretty good. Let's see. Anything else? I've gotten up to platinum, so I am going to see stuff here that will not show up if you haven't, because they add extra things to the store for every level of level of metal you've earned. Let's see. New model frame level 3, cooling system. They did just tweak some of the parts. I believe, I'm not sure if the cooling system is one of them, but they did change one of the cooling parts. Forced cooling. Yeah, only the top level though. Only the level 5 got something new. I just don't remember what it was. But yeah, they are adjusting things again, which, like I've said before, more or less a good sign of a game that is alive and well, which is, nothing wrong with that. The mass production Double Zeta and the Psycho Zaku Mark II, both in the DP store this week, along with, the weapons for the Psycho Zaku. No new custom parts. All right, yeah. Before I start doing spins, let's take a look. Nope, no limited missions this time. That's a shame, but yeah, they'll get around to that, I'm sure. All right, we are gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna go from the top to the bottom, and do the Red Gundam 10 spin last. So, I believe because it's a guaranteed 10 spin for that at step 4, I believe it does not have an elevated drop rate until you get there. So, Night Seeker Beam Rifle. Oh yeah, but yeah, I'm much enjoying GQuuuuuX. It's kind of funny. You get the GQuuuuuX and Machu for free as starter units. Oh, level 4 Rickdom 2. As starter units in G Generation Eternal. And Machu has an ability that not a lot of other units have, if any, which is, you may remember from G Generation Genesis. If you get a kill on something, you get a chance step. You get to take another turn. So you can, just advance across the map pretty quickly if you can get enough kills in a row. Machu is one of the only characters that can get to words, 2 chance steps very easily. Ooh, gold. I mean, I'll take a level 3 double Zeta, not what I'm looking for, but sure. Yeah, she gets 2 chance steps, also because, the game was clearly designed, level 4 Zaku Stitzer as well, designed before GQuuuuuX was released. The only weapon she has access to is her Heat Hawk, and they didn't even have a voice for her in the game, whereas most other protagonist characters do have voice clips. But the funny thing about this is because she is silent and she can just hack things to bits with really powerful axe attacks. Like there seems to be a meme on Japanese social media of Machu as an axe murderer just because of G-Gen Eternal, and I think that's great. It's funny. But yeah, like I said, good show. I'm liking it. And I did get the high-grade police Zaku that showed up today. And I'm definitely going to try for the Red Gundam when that goes on sale next month. Let's see. At least I've gotten a couple of new levels of things. That's nice. Okay. I'd love to get a Zeta Gundam 3B to put behind that beam cannon, but, again, something I didn't have. Okay, level 2 Gundam EX beam rifle. I do at least have the level 1 of that. So that rifle doesn't do me any good, but it's... At least I'm not sitting there staring at weapons for things I don't actually have. Like, I think I just got both of the weapons for the Zeta Gundam 3B, which is one of the Zeta variants I don't have yet. Except for the Amuro type, I do not have any of the Gundam Evolved Zetas yet, which I would like to. But yeah, so, and yeah, they announced that along with this monthly update that the RF Gelgoog is the 500th distinct mobile suit in the game. Prior to and that's not, that's counting distinct models and not just levels. There are 500 different mobile suits in this game. It is 100% the most gotta be the most heavily populated Gundam action game there has been. So, that's kind of nice. I like that. Again, like I've said before, after all this effort and all these units, I really hope they come up with a way to have this game available offline when it does finally, go out of service, as every gacha game ultimately does. They did say, though, that they want to shoot for 600, so certainly if the, if the player base is there and it keeps making money, that's a couple more years at least. I really am kind of impressed with how long the game has lasted. It has outlasted GBO1. It has gone... I never expected there to be a GBO2, let alone for it to last this long, so... Yeah, it's been, it's been fun. Frustrating sometimes, but fun. So, that's life. I'll take that. Okay, full armor ground to level 3 twin beam rifle. Yeah, so I'm getting, a fair number of 2-star or higher drops. Just, again, not the one that I am really after this week. Yet. One more try. And I probably should have just saved and tried to go up the tree on the Red Gundam supply drop, but oh well. I like to take the half price spins because just, a chance is a chance. So, how do I describe it? I mean, percentage-wise, yeah, there's going to be higher chances here or there, but just like, pinging the gacha 40 times as opposed to like 20 is going to give me, more opportunities. I kind of look at it like, I don't know who else is old enough to remember the Hamster Republic webpage, but as Bob the Hamster once said, everything actually has a 50% chance to happen, whether it actually, regardless of what the actual percentage of it is happening or not. In other words, yeah, it's kind of a binary. It'll happen or it won't. So, again, You can tell I do not have a degree in statistics, but luckily I have a relatively small scale gambling problem so far too, so, I'll take that. I have never bought imaginary mobile suits instead of food or rent or anything like that, so, I'm good. I'll survive. I'd like to survive with Red Gundam, though. The chances of this, however, are looking increasingly low. Oh well. Obviously, I will keep spinning. Yep. No Red Gundam out of this batch of things, but at least there is, at least I got a couple of new things and some new weapons, and man, that's a lot of supply drops. But yeah, that is the update for this week in Gundam Battle Operation 2. It is also buff week, so I will go back and hopefully post a link to this month's buffs in the description of this and the rest of the month's videos. So feel free to check that out. And that is going to do it for now. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later.